now. Come on, kill something now. Yeah.
Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2, the Enhanced Edition, The Shadows of Arm. And when last we left off, the party is seeking a stolen gong in a quest that's offered them no reward for doing it, no combat, and a jaunt into the sewers, because everyone in the group loves going into the sewers. Oh wait, replace the word everyone with no one and you'll be right. Just remember, everyone, as it starts to rain, that Edwin was the one who wished this into being.
Yes.
It's all Edwin's fault. Blame him. We're currently in the Druid Grove because Roger the Fence told us that he sold that gong to a troll shaman called Grae, who hopefully will be by the troll mound. If not, then I've no idea where that troll will be, and we'll have to scour the entire place for her. That would not please the party. The party are probably itching for a fight, and hopefully Grae will be able to satisfy that itch. No troll yet. I was hoping that a group of trolls would have spawned here anyway to give us some experience. We're probably going to have to go over there. Oh, well, here Grae is.
You ugly pink little things! Why have you intruded on my land?
We seek a valuable gong that was sold to you by a fence in Arm. Tell us where it is.
Never! I shall tell you nothing! I shall crush you with my magic and watch your bodies crumble into dust.
You can't imagine how happy the party are to hear that, Grae. It's combat time, everyone, which means that we're going to ready and cast haste and get everybody attacking. You're going to start firing some flame arrows because they're going to be very useful. You're going to use your sling, and everyone else is going to attack you in melee. This will be over very quickly indeed. Oh, very quickly, because you may be a shaman, but you are also just a troll, and we have a lot of damage that we can fling at you. I imagine we're waiting for a set amount of time to pass before, there we go, before dialogue is initiated, and you just fired lightning at us. That's not very nice.
Wait! I will tell you where the gong is. Mercy, humans!
Tell us now, and we'll let you live.
The gong. I sold it to Drush, an ogre magi, in the tower to the northeast beside the house of the witch. He is gone, but said he would return today.
We could just decide to kill Grae, but you know, we did promise that we'd let Grae live, so we'll keep to that. Very well, you may go, Grae.
You are honorable? I must flee!
And flee you will. Let's not attack anymore, as I imagine you're actually invincible. And let's hope we're not hit by more lightning. I think the fact that it's raining means that we actually take more damage. That may be true, or it may not be. But I don't want to stay out in the rain long enough to find out. And we're going to be able to get to that place over here extra fast, because we are extra fast, thanks to haste. Wow, extra fast indeed. Terry is already there. Now what I need to do is I need to find a way into this area here. Oh, look, there looked to be a way. Ah, there's a way there that we can get in. I just need to figure out how to pathfind over to there. Maybe here. Oh! Oh, here are some trolls to face. Aha! An encounter I didn't see before.
What would you have me do?
Alright, everyone. Time to have at thee! And considering that we're all still hasted, this is not going to take that long. Especially considering that quite a few of the party have attacks that will kill these trolls permanently. Where are you? You're fighting that one. We're going to need someone to finish off that one. You'll finish off that one. There we go. And now it's time to finish off these two. Shouldn't take that long. You're slowly regenerating. But a few more hits and... Yep, that's you. And that's you. Brilliant. So we need to go in here. I thought we had to go into this part to examine this area, because it looked like you could go in, but it's actually down here that you have to enter. Interesting. Let us save. because this ogre may not be too happy to see us, even though we just want to have a conversation. Also, someone informed me that if I want to reactivate the invisibility, I can just do this. I'll do that from now on. Let's pop in.
That's what you want.
Humanoids? Welcome, humanoids. Do you come in peace? Yes, we come in peace. Why are you not attacking us? I have no quarrel with humanoids, unless they have one with me first. I am a mage, and would much rather be left to my studies. May I ask why you are here? Well, this is a rarity, an ogre mage who doesn't want to attack us immediately. Let's take advantage of this, and ask for the thing we came for, the gong. Actually, I'm looking for a particular gong. Grae the troll shaman supposedly sold it to you. A gong? Oh, that. Well, yes, I do have that. I saw it the last time I made a visit to a troll mound, and thought it was of an adequate size to shovel cow dung. What do you need with it? So we're now seeking a glorified cow dung shoveler. This quest is getting worse all the time. We wish to return it to its original owner. Well, I shall tell you what. I happen to have need for a wand of frost. Find one, and I'll trade you the gong for it. Good thing we have one of those. I happen to have one here. Let's trade. Yes, this will do just fine. Here is the gong. Thank you. Sorry for the smell on the gong. Can't be helped. Old Bessie here has a problem. What in the six hells? Wah! I'll not be the one to carry the blasted gong if it be reeking of dung. I swear, I'll wring that blasted lout's neck for this indignity. We've just gained 12,250 experience and Dennis's mother's gong. This is an item I definitely need to look at the description for. Who's holding it? You're holding it! We'll hold on to it. This gong has seen better days. It's covered with a thin layer of cow dung that you can never seem to wash off. It does have a pleasant ring despite the manure. In fact, no! We're not going to hold on to it. You're going to hold on to it, Edwin. You're the one who started this quest. You're going to suffer the indignity of carrying it. I'm going to keep talking to you and see if you have anything else to say.
Whatever you desire.
You have nothing else to say. And there is a cow. There is something here that we can loot. Is
You are
it
lucky
trapped,
I'm here.
however?
Very good.
It might be. It is a bale of hay, but it could be a very trapped bale of hay. Doesn't look like it is. Ooh, a magic scimitar. I want that. But what is it specifically? Belm +2. The Scimitar of Speed. Ooh, I've been told about this. This enchanted scimitar bears the mark of Takakob, an honoured swordsman of Karatur. Though how it came to be here is unknown. Perfectly balanced, it affords quick recovery in combat and even allows the wielder time for an additional attack. This is such a fast weapon that you get to strike one more time around. It would be very useful if Hexat, for instance, used two-weapon fighting and was skilled with scimitars.
That's the best.
But she's not. So we will leave and finally report on our success. Can we leave from here? No, we can't. We have to go all the way back around. And I'm sure Edwin is going to complain quite a lot about the smell coming from his backpack. But you know what? He's the one that got us into this mess, and he's the one that's going to hold the mess. Quite literally. I can just imagine the look of disgust. It's priceless. No more trolls? No more trolls. Marvellous. We should probably rest before we go and hand in this quest. If only so that we can save a little bit of money in not using an inn. And also so that Edwin can try and deal with resting with that gong in his backpack. To be fair, he could probably use magic to clean it. Or maybe there's a magic within the gong that prevents it from being cleaned. Who can say? I'm sure Dennis will be able to enlighten us when we get to him. I hope he's happy about all the effort that we've gone to. Then again, he probably won't even realise that we've gone to all of this effort unless we tell him. Are we going to tell him? Probably, if we want a reward. This probably is not going to be worth it. Well, experience, I suppose, is a reward all by itself. We do have a lot of cash. 113,000 to be exact. It's like we never bought those items. Just imagine if we hadn't have bought those really expensive items, we'd have nearly 200,000. Resting has been done.
I'm waiting.
Time to go all the way back to the Bridge District, which takes 24 hours. And nobody pestered us at all.
Yes, man.
Time
Let's kill
to
somebody now.
use Stone Skin and ignore Lillicor because we're not going to be fighting anyone. And hop back to go and see Dennis and hand him the Gong. I really don't know how happy Dennis is going to be to see it. But we did manage to get it. Now, you're pretty much already there. Everyone else a little bit further behind. And by a little, I mean a lot. A lot indeed. We haven't gone into this Temple of Helm. I might pop into there before we leave. There may be an interesting quest, but chances are it's just a temple that you can go into and get temple services. We haven't really had to use them for a very long time. We are too far away to use that, eh? Also, I think we are going to the... is this the right one? No, this is not the right one. We don't want to go back into there. Oh no, we don't want to spend another rogue stone going into that building. Hello! I have what you seek. Also, is everyone else named here? Nope, this is a mercenary, 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 and Vittorio. Fair enough. Hey Dennis, I've got the Gong. Don't ask about the smell.
Very well.
The seas are sure rough this time of year.
You have the Gong? Excellent. Mother will be very pleased. As I promised, here's your reward. It should fetch an excellent price, unless you find another use for it. And you, Vittorio, you can go, but I warn you to stay out of my way, and I don't even want to hear your name, you foul drunkard. We got 1,500 gold and a dagger, as well as 16,500 experience for everyone. This quest was definitely worth it. There is just the wee little matter of me bar tab. You've got gall. But I suppose I've got my Gong. I'll pay half your tab, fool. Now get out.
Yes, of course. And thank you, milady. I'm most appreciative. You're so kind.
Quest completed. And you know what I'm going to do? Since we're here, I'm going to look at every single one of these treasure chests and see if there's any other rewards that I can get by means of just taking things.
If that is what
I'm
you
sure
want.
no one's going to mind. This is when everyone minds. Well, 2 of them are locked, and that's a little bit of experience in itself that I don't mind getting. Ooh, nearly 90 gold. And 8 gold. Okay, the 8 gold was a lot less impressive. And the 15 gold was also not very impressive. This dagger, though. This dagger may be something neat. A boomerang dagger +2. Fullen Woolspinner, an ambitious halfling from a well-to-do family, left his home to spend several years adventuring. During his travels, he ended up staying with a family of dwarven weaponsmiths. Much impressed by their throwing axes, which always returned to the hands of their wielder, Fullen sought to make a dagger that could do the same. With the help of his dwarven friends, he succeeded, creating several of the famous Fullen boomerang daggers. It's like a returning axe, only it's a returning dagger, well suited for a thief who wants to use daggers at range. Not bad. We'll have you hold on to that just for now. Actually, no, we'll just put that in the bag of holding. Probably best to keep it there. And best to keep that there as well. There we go. As for this, we can put that on the ground.
Yes.
That's it. That is the reward we got for all of that effort for me carrying around that thing covered in dung. That is the worst reward that we have ever received, and I was with you in Baldur's Gate 1. as were 2/3 of the party, Edwin. Do not forget that I was also there.
Yes, but I was more indispensable than you, as I was the wizard. You were not the only wizard. There was Zar as well. And if memory serves, Zar is currently a corpse in the middle of the docks district. Therefore, I was the more important wizard. Now, with that out of the way, can we please forget that we ever went on that quest and move on? We shall do just that. But first, we're going to save, because I want to use another limited wish. And see if we can
Yes.
get something awesome. What's the worst that could happen? Well,
A lot of terrible things could happen. Hello! I'm back. What do you want? A one-time wish, please. Choose wisely, then, as I can perform each of these tasks once and once only. I wish to be more experienced. Fight well, and experience you will earn. Uh-oh. Oh dear! An adamantite golem, a juggernaut golem, and a sand golem. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Fortunately, we have haste here. Let's quickly use that. And let's get this going here. And move you out of the way, you out of the way, you out of the way.
Yes, I see.
And then, oh, well, you're being pursued. That's unfortunate. We'll have you switch to... Actually, we'll just have all of you attack here. Except for you, who will attack there. Okay, this was a very poor decision. Well, I don't think we have the wisdom sufficient to, make this work. So, you know what? Let's reverse time a bit and not wish for experience.
Come on, what about now? Let's kill!
Let's never do that ever again. That seems like a great idea. Let's instead just leave. We could explore this tavern some more, but after that experience, it's plain to see that Edwin is not wise enough not to wish for something terrible. That right there is a warning in general for the wish spells. You need to be very specific with what you wish for. If you're very vague, the genie can interpret your wish into something that's a lot worse than what you actually want. And we don't want that. What we do want to do is spend 20 hours travelling to Watcher's Keep. For the first time. And here we are. Watcher's Keep.
Rumors of ancient ruins and incredible treasures often reach the ears of the party as they travel the length of the Sword Coast. But no tale is so lucrative as that of Watcher's Keep. The ruin still stands, it is said, and a religious order known as the Knights of the Vigil have made a call wide and far for heroes to aid their dangerous cause. Details are scarce, and curiosity leads the party quickly to the glade of the keep itself, a deserted place that whispers in the wind of the most ancient evils.
Well, that's not encouraging to hear, but it does sound like an adventure all its own within our adventure. And that means the potential for lots of loot.
Very well.
So let's have a look. Ooh, there are people here. We have Sister Garlina, Vigil Knight, Vigil Knight. These are runes of warding. They speak of the imprisoned one and are sealed with helm symbol. That's not encouraging either. Hello. Are you going to say anything? No, you're waiting for us to say hi.
The child of Baal has come. We had hoped that our call for aid would draw you here. Praise to the Watcher for hearing our prayers.
Well, you wanted me here. We're here. We're primarily here for the loot. But if we end up helping you out, I suppose that works to your benefit. Praise be to Helm.
Does this mean we have a chance, Ordrum? Does this mean our duty is not lost to us?
Be at peace, Sister Garlena. Terry Coleman has yet to hear our story, let alone agreed to aid us. We get ahead of ourselves here. Please accept my apology, Terry. Watcher's Keep is a long journey from any nearby settlement, and your trip could not have been an easy one. I would be happy just knowing who you are and what you want. Allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Brother Odrin, currently the leader of the Knights of the Vigil. We are a small sect that was given a most solemn charge by the Vigilant One, Helm himself. A charge we are unable to fulfill, sadly. Indeed, Helm appeared to us during the time of troubles, when all gods but he walked Faerun as mortals. A great evil had been imprisoned, he said, and we were to be its keepers. Watcher's Keep, this ruin you see before you, was once a great prison for the most terrible foes of the gods. It was abandoned for many, many centuries until Helm came to us with his news. The old prison would not hold this great evil for long, he said. Our order would have to maintain a vigil, to watch for the day when the evil would begin to break the great seals and escape. The day has come, Terry Coleman. The great evil struggles within and has infected Watcher's Keep to the point where we cannot bypass the creatures and foul magic that blocks our path. So go into yon dungeon and clear it out yourselves, you blasted sissies! What good are ye anyway? It is our shame that we are too weak to get to the lower vaults and enact the ritual that will strengthen the old seals once again. Our need is obvious, then. We need a group to enter the keep and descend to the lower vaults so they may repair the mystic seals. Might you do this, Terry? And what is in it for me if I do? Our duty is not yours, of course. We will gladly compensate you for this task. The knights have items of power and much gold. All of it is yours if you succeed. And just what kind of creature is imprisoned here? We do not know. Helm called it the Imprisoned One only, saying it was a being of great cunning and power, enough so that Helm himself was forced to deal with it. If enough of the seals remain unbroken, however, the Imprisoned One need not even be encountered. We just do not know. That is why our need is so dire, Terry. I'll help you, but I need to know what to do. You will aid us? Ah, praise to Helm! Praise Helm! He has answered our prayers! Thank you, Terry. Brother Paul will give you what you need and explain. Come, let us ascend to the top of Watcher's Keep.
Here, we are atop the ancient prison at last. Before us is the entrance into its first level. The first obstacle towards reaching the lower vault.
Makes sense. In order to enter, as well as leave, you will need the proper holy symbol. Talk to Brother Paul. He is our elder and can give you what you need as well as answer any of your questions. Aye, I know a fair amount of lore about the old seals within. The evil that has infected this place, however, that I know little about. Any supplies you need can be acquired through Sister Garlina. You may have access to all the resources of our order, Terry. At a fair price, of course. Would that we were wealthy enough to offer it to you for free. May the Vigilant One walk by your side, Terry. I pray that your god's blood lends you power enough to ensure our success. We all do. And when we come back, folks, Watcher's Keep. The start of it, at the very least. This is a place that we are not likely to finish the first time round, because it is a very tricky dungeon that can actually be accessed in the Shadows of Arm and Throne of Baal. That should give you an idea as to how dangerous this place is. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.